Yo. Hold on a minute. No. That's more like it. Shout out Sergio Loco, Pascal, Mark Robertson. How's it going? So yeah, let's chop it up. Anyone wants to come inside, big up Gavin and talk about, the latest and greatest. Ain't done this in a while. Today we're gonna talk about Ardi Ndembo. Gonna talk about Boots Ennis, Cody Crowley, Terence Crawford, Madrimov, that whole card in Las Vegas for Riyadh season. Errol Spence. I'm gonna talk about Chris Billen Smith, Richie Riakporhe. Anything else you want to talk about? Big up Andre. Come on, because so yeah, man. Talk about quite a lot of things. Any other things you guys want to talk about, we can get into that as well. You know what I mean? Any boxing, if you want to talk about any MMA stuff as well, we can get into that. But obviously, mainly boxing, because that's my thing. Been a while doing the Instagram live. Hopefully get some interaction and stuff from you guys. I'll put this out on the YouTube channel, Fight Fan TV Live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, watch any of the content on there. You know what I mean? I've been away for a few weeks, so yeah, I haven't put an episode out on Neutral Corner for a while, but gonna start doing some more content, just talking in general. Yes, shout out Silver Cuts, put out there, because can't be leaving the channel dormant. You know what I mean? We've got to keep the content growing. So you know what I mean? Something, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. So you know what I mean? Got to get proactive. So I've got to start giving you guys more content. So that is what I will be doing going forward. So yeah, man. Shout outs. Anyone wants to jump on, let me know. Just hit the request button, and we can talk about anything you want. So yeah, first of all, condolences and rest in peace to Ardi Da Silva Ndembo. He passed away the other day. He fought Cuban Nesta Santana. He was age 27. He was in a coma for 2 weeks. The fight was in Miami. He's from Congo originally. He was training out in Las Vegas. I got some news from people I know who know him that he's been, unfortunately, he was knocked out in sparring quite a few times, but he was moving gyms, so people didn't really catch on, so he was moving gyms, so that's why he was still able to probably fight and stuff. The board doesn't necessarily go, will not necessarily always find things on your brain scan, so that's how he managed to fight. So unfortunately, yeah, he probably went into a fight with a concussion, and he passed away, unfortunately. Yes, shout out Lex, Winner Ikoka. Shout out to you too. So yes, we're in the building. So yeah, rest in peace to that brother. Rest in power. These things happen. Boxing's a serious game. It's a dangerous sport. Talking about African fighters as well. Yeah, I know some of you may have seen the video. Nigerian boxer Rashid Idowu, he knocked out Basti Sami from Ghana in Accra, Ghana, and they awarded the fight as a technical draw. Now, I've heard the term, you got to knock them out to get a draw. Those who box and stuff and been around the scene know, but man, that literally happened. That was madness. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That was corruption. And I've heard that this happens quite a lot, not just in Africa, in quite a lot of states. If it is untelevised, the non-televised shows, especially back in the day before social media. But even now, if you don't have a phone camera, no one's going to ever know. So you can get away with all sorts. Do you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. Winner Ikoka, watch out for me. Next up. Oh, you're a boxer. Yeah, I see. Who'd you box for? see you got your hand raised in your profile pic. Yeah, man, who'd you box for? If you want to come on and let people know about yourself briefly, then what's it? Oh, Islington. Okay. Yeah, my friend Reece Shigori used to box for them. John Ryder used to box for them as well, actually. As well, funny enough. So yeah, if you want to come on and let people know a bit more about yourself, then yeah, I'd be more than happy to do so. So yeah, just tap the, I think it's the request button, something like that. Oh, he isn't available. Um, so yeah, man, big ups. What's your real name? Let the people know your real name, and I'll give you a quick shout out on there. But yeah, moving on, we got Boots Ennis. He is fighting Cody Crowley in his first title defense in June, July time in Philly. He's having a homecoming, so yeah, he hasn't fought in there in several 8 years, something like that. Eddie Hearn's got him out straight away. He's saying, he's happy to be at Matchroom and stuff like that. He's going to get the activity straight away, and that's what he needs. He's been out the ring for a while. PBC weren't getting him the fights he needed, so he said he needed the activity, and it's good. I've seen a few fighters now from PBC moving over to Matchroom boxing. You've got the likes of, Deontay Wilder is representing Matchroom in the 5 vs 5. You've got what's his name? Boots Ennis. You've got Antoine Russell. He's come over. There's one more. Can't think off the top of my head, but let us know in the comment section, and yeah, you get a big ups on the next one. So yeah, we've got a few fighters now coming over to Matchroom. Matchroom's doing very well for themselves. Big up Eddie Hearn for that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight because Cody Crowley, he can fight. He reminds me, he's got that kind of, white guy, but he's slick with it, got skills, got moves, kind of like Caleb Plant. So yeah, you got to be on your P's and Q's. It's going to be hard to nail him down, tag him for Boots. He's got the razzle dazz. He's like a Terence Crawford, but a bit more razzle dazzle with it. So yeah, that would be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that. We've got Emantas Stanionis. He's out. He's finally out. He was getting messed around for about a whole year from Virgil Ortiz, but Virgil Ortiz, his thing was medical. He was like literally going to the hospitals and stuff like that. He just had a nice first round win over Thomas Delorme. Obviously, Boots Ennis did the same thing, but Boots was via headshot, Ortiz was via a body shot. And I'm looking forward to this. Virgil Ortiz's next fight against Tim Tszyu, that's going to be blood and guts. I'm looking forward to that. That could be a fight of the year contender. So that will be on the Terence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov card on August the 8th. No, August the 3rd, sorry. Shout out Bo Turista. So yeah, that will be on August the 3rd at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles, part of Riyadh season, but they're doing a show in Los Angeles. I know they've got a show coming up for Riyadh season in Wembley Stadium in August. I know Anthony Joshua is set to be the headline act on that card, so I'm sure we'll hear more about that in the next up and coming weeks or months. We've got quite a busy schedule coming up. We've got Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk on June the 18th, I believe. Yep, out in Riyadh. Then we have the 5 vs 5, and topped off with Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol on June the 1st. In between that, we've got Tyler Denny versus Felix Cash on June the 22nd in Birmingham at the World Resorts Arena. Yeah, World Resorts Arena. I should be there for that one. Got to support my guy Tyler Denny. So big up to him. Hold on a minute. Hold on, guys. Why is it not letting you come in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yo.
Yo, I can't see you.
What, you said I'm that dark?
No,
No.
it's on my end. Can you see?
You still got...
Can you see both of
Yeah.
us? Okay, for some reason I can't see you on my thing. I don't know. I haven't done this in a while.
What,
How's it going?
maybe you've taken off, maybe you've hidden the camera or something.
Nah. I don't know what's happened, but I can hear you.
Can you see me now?
Nah.
What about now?
No, it's just got me, literally just me on the screen
Oh, okay.
for some reason.
I don't know, mate. I don't know what you... But yeah, I see I see you talking about your Jamaican brother Tyler Denny.
Nah, he's Bayesian.
Oh, sorry, defamation. Sorry. Oh, I feel he's Jamaican.
Nah. He reps Barbados,
Where
man.
did I get that from then?
I don't know. Maybe because of his song, the Sean Paul song.
Okay.
He comes out to a Jamaican song, The Woman I Want No Bait. But yeah, man, he's Bayesian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a serious fight, that is.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
Who have you got?
Well, I should ask you first. Who have you got for that one?
Hey, boy. But I'll keep her a buck. But to be honest, this would probably be the best time to get Felix Cash.
Yeah.
He ain't really been active, and Tyler has been. So I think that would work in his favor. So if I am going to, I'll go Tyler Denny just because he's been more active. But if it was like they both were active, I'd go Felix Cash. But just I'm edging Tyler Denny.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That Aisha Free, that we met her at well, I know her through my boy Josh. Remember we met her at the press conference.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll big up.
Yeah.
My sister.
The Muslim sister. Yes. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going with Tyler Denny. I'm rooting for my boy Tyler.
Is that because you think he's gonna win, or is it because that's your guy?
No, I think he's going to win. I've said for when it was originally announced, even though it was fake news back then, I was told it was fake news by Frank Smith. But it obviously was in the works, but maybe things just hadn't been finalized or something. But I'd always said, Tyler, I've always said that if this was like 2-3 years ago, then yeah, Felix Cash I'd expect Cash to smoke Tyler. But in the last 18 months or whatever, Felix, he's been off the rails. He's not been active. He got dropped twice by that non-puncher and a point deducted, even though he still won wide down at the Ali Pali. He got cut in that fight. He got cut in his last fight, which was an 8-rounder against the guy I don't even know his name. And we know that Tyler Denny, he's able to cut guys. He's good at cutting guys. Like he cut River Wilson bent, even though they scored it a technical draw. Even though on the replay on Channel 5, they showed that it was done by a punch. That's why he managed to get the rematch and then just punch him up and get the win. He cut the European champion last time out. That's where he finally got his first stoppage. So yeah, I expect him to cut Felix Cash in there. Probably won't stop him via a cut, but I expect him to win on points with his work rate. I don't think Felix Cash lives the life, and I don't think one training camp with Adam Booth's going to be enough.
Why do you think he lives the life?
I don't think he lives the life.
I said, why don't you think? Where's that come from?
Just through my information that I've seen, and I've seen him training. I've seen how he behaves, bits and bobs, and plus I know some things about.
Obviously, I know
his outside entry.
Yeah, I know he had a lot of like pulling out of fights last minute and on fight week and stuff like that. So I don't think I don't know now, but I know recently his head hasn't been in the game.
Yeah, but the reason why he was pulling out of fights, there was a reason, and it's because he wasn't living the life. He wasn't living the life. He's going on, he's going on benders and doing wild stuff, innit? He's doing the wild stuff, he's from you know, the traveling community, and you know, the Irish, they do like a drink. They, you know, and he was on a wild one. And I think that I don't think he lives a life. And Tyler seems like a consummate professional. Doesn't have all. He's actually quite skilled. He's more skilled than some people
People
give
give
him
him
credit for.
credit for it. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
but he
yeah.
lives the life. He's out. I see him out training abroad. You know, doing his runs. He's getting it in. He's getting the work in, and he's putting the work in. And I believe that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Mm.
And for all the you know cash he has, you know, he does have strength and stuff, but when you know, take advantage of it and mash up your body, it's hard to come back from. And I think someone who's as hungry as Tyler, you know, he's won that European title, and he's in his backyard as well, in Birmingham, in front of his fans. He's got the momentum, he's got the support. So he's not the away fighter, which normally, you know, really everyone would expect it to really be a Felix Cash or a Felix Cash show. But Tyler's coming over, and I think he's going to get the W via points, and I think he'll cut Felix Cash along the way also.
Obviously, Cash is teamed up with Adam Booth now. See, so
yeah,
um,
he's been there since December.
I see he's getting that working with Josh Kelly. You think
Mm.
that'll help him? That's good, because that's good sparring, that is.
Yeah, it's good sparring. Josh Kelly's style's a bit different to Tyler's, but it's yeah, good GB sparring. But yeah, is that going to be enough? I'm not sure, because you know, what's his name, Josh Kelly. He's a lot smaller than Felix as well. Like, yeah, he's a light middleweight now, but he was a welterweight. Felix is a big middleweight, and I know how Felix spars. Felix likes to spar like it's real life, so it might be a bit rough, a bit too rough for Josh in there if he's not slick enough to move around the ring. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, it'll be a good fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
No, I'm looking forward to that one as well, and I think it's a good name if Tyler Denny does win to have on his resume.
Yeah, on his resume and that. So yeah, actually, before I move on, I want to go back to what happened to. Did you see what happened to your boy Rashid Ido, man, when he was out in Accra, Ghana?
What the one that when we got robbed was?
Yeah, he knocked out the Ghanaian brother.
No, sorry, I apologize. We allegedly we done the robbing.
No, Ghanaians done the robbing.
No, we got robbed. Sorry, I apologize. I've got it all wrong. I'm mad. Sorry. Yeah,
I said your boy got robbed.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was the worst robbery I've seen in boxing. But when you're doing fights in Africa, you know, you know what's gonna go down. Like, come on, this is gonna be. They're gonna take this stuff to the next level. Like, stuff your eyes will see. Somebody might even get knocked out. Sorry, and that guy could still win. Sorry,
he knocked him out cold. Yeah, gas mask, everything, recovery, and they scored it a technical draw. I was like, you know, in boxing, yeah, I was told from a kid, sometimes you go over to like fight these guys like Repton and all that, like these special clubs, and they go, oh yeah, you got to knock them out to get the draw. Like, it's just a figure of speech, innit?
Yeah.
But I've never seen it in real life. I was dying. I was like, no, this is mad. This is actually ballistic. What's going on here?
And
like,
you know, it is as well. It was not really a good look, because you know, we're trying to get fights, boxing on the map in the continent of Africa, and you know, this kind of stuff don't help, man. You know, I think we need the excellency to step in and you know, start putting on bills in Africa, man, and because it's all about this, ain't it? And corruption and stuff. So I'm not surprised. Yeah. I'm not surprised at all, man. At all.
Yeah, I spoke to Prince Patel, because I said, what go on? Because you know, I know he likes fighting out in Africa, and he was like, oh yeah, no, they've overturned the decision now. He said they only did it because they were scared of the crowd erupting and having a fight or something. I was like, what? So I said, your judges and officials are getting intimidated by crowds to score a technical draw. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, but they can't they can't get intimidated it's like something has to have happened to get intimidated, if that makes sense.
Exactly. So I'm not even sure about that. But all I'm saying is it doesn't look good because I've heard people saying, accusing guys like Prince Patel and Tony Banjo of, having funny fights and funny fights. But I know he's trying to maybe clean that up. But it don't look good for African boxing. And anyone who goes out to Africa to have fights and win titles, it doesn't really look good.
That's what I'm saying. It's not good. It doesn't really put African boxing in good stead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So also we've got Errol Spence. He's in the Dallas County Court with Derek James.
That's surprising. You know.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
It's very. But what's actually this? Where does this issue stem from? That's what I want to know.
The issue stems from the Terence Crawford fight where he got a guaranteed 25 million. He ended up getting 30 mil because he probably got 5 mil off of the pay-per-views or whatever. So he got 25 million. So Derek James is saying, so he gave Derek James $350,000. Derek James is saying, we've always been on a 10% deal. So I want 10%, which is 2.5 million. So Al Heyman has told Errol Spence 350 grand is more than enough. So Errol feels he doesn't need to pay any more. Derek James is like, no, but we've always been on a 10% deal, so it has to. I want to my 10%. You can't try and lowball me now, and you've paid me more in the past. And when they've gone to the court now, Derek James, they've asked for receipts of previous payments, and there's no documentation, there's no receipts. So Derek,
you just can't be always accepting the brown paper bags or the duffel bags or the
cash in hand.
Yeah.
See, cash in hand's come back to bite, man. Man's not, and also remember, he's not filing how much he's receiving because that's his wages, right? So there's no receipt. You're saying, oh, my wage is this from him.
So basically,
from Man Down Promotions. There's no paper trail.
Yeah, but he's done that obviously to help himself to not paying Uncle Tom. You know what I mean? So now like it's come to bite you in the ass.
Yeah. So now there ain't no proof there was ever 10%. So Errol can say he was on any percent or a set fee. And so Derek, he's finished. He ain't gonna win this case. So he just best hold that 350.
It's unfortunate. But I don't really like that because if you have a gentleman's agreement, you know, obviously at the end of the day, this is business, isn't it? But I would like to believe Derek thought he had a different relationship with Errol because he's had him since he's 15 years old.
Yes,
he's got a good relationship with his father, I'm assuming, because those are the people that he first met up with before Errol. And, you know, he's just one of them ones, like, he just would have thought that they've got to the top of the mountain and everyone would just break bread fairly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the other note, well, 350,000 ain't small change, but you got to give a man what he's owed.
Absolutely. And that is, and I don't like that because it always seems to happen towards the end of someone's career. Errol, he'll probably fight once or twice more, but the fighters always try to then penny pinch and knock guys at the end. Like when Kell Brook sacked, what's his name? Dominic Ingle for the Crawford fight, so he didn't have to give him the 10%, and he could just give his mate a couple of grand. You know what I mean? It's always unfortunate fighters tend to do that towards the end. You know, you've rid it out for how many years together? If you're saying 15, Errol's what, 33, 34 now? 34. That's like 18, 19 years then. 19 years, basically nearly 20 years, good 20 years basically. And you're doing this to a man who took you from your debut. Your first few fights, he probably didn't even take any money because it was so low. Trainers normally allow you on your first few fights because they know you literally got to use that to survive.
But you know, like at the same time, we don't know what's happened what else has happened behind closed doors. Like we don't know if Errol's giving him a bonus here or a bonus there. We actually don't know it. So we kind of like know that, like we know. I'm guessing like it's not like a summary of the situation of what's happening, but we don't know deep. Like they could have been a thing. Errol could have given him 150 one day, or you know what I'm saying, 50,000 or this and that. We actually don't know in it, but as it looks, it's not good on Errol as it looks right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he's giving him, money here and there, helped him with the gym and helped him with this and that, bits and bobs and stuff like that for his birthday, bought him this and bought him that. But that's not the point, because that's all
Yeah,
outside.
no,
If the fee, unless you're giving it to a man as a loan and then you take it off the wages, which Derek knows that's coming out of his wages, then yeah, I don't think Errol's giving him, what, 2.2 million over the
But
year, and he's like, yeah, well, you
where
got 350 left, son.
where did this Al Heyman, like, how do you know Al Heyman was the one that told him that was enough? Is that what's going?
Yeah, through my sources. I remember Al Heyman's Errol's advisor.
Yeah,
He's an
yeah.
advisor for most of these guys. So he told him, 350 is more than enough. That's what the word is on the canvas. So,
well, don't get me twisted. It is a nice ballpark figure. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it's like yeah. If they would, but at the same time, if there's no paperwork,
yeah,
I'm sure it works both ways. You can what's the word? If Errol found a loophole and he's jumped right through it.
yeah, but maybe Errol didn't know he wasn't doing that, or maybe he did.
You know what I'm saying? So, like he said, it's always been 10%, but at the same time, there's no paperwork. So how do we know it's always been 10%? We're taking Derek James's word for it.
Yeah.
So like,
and we're going by, and because we're going by the usual boxing percentage that a trainer gets is usually 10%.
It could have been a thing where Errol was just giving him 10%, but he thought, look, 10% this one is a bit steep. Like, all right,
yeah,
I want to keep my 2 million plus, and that
yeah.
You know what I mean. But I still compensate you. And
yeah, because normally what happens with big fights, when you're going up the ranks, it's always normally 10%. But then normally when you get to like world champion status and the big money starts going in, then you change the terms and conditions and you start setting a fee. This is what fighters have told me over the years, that they always, once they get to the big money, the 10% stops and you start getting a set fee, because if you're getting Anthony Joshua, if he's getting 80 million, what I mean, giving 8 million to your trainer, then what, you still got to pay the other guys in your corner. You still got to pay the house fee. You still got to pay your tax, which is going to be what, 45%. You know what I mean? So you can't be giving 8 million to the trainer. You know what I mean? You're going to get a set fee. You know what I mean? You might give him 800 grand, which is very good. You know what I mean? And remember, the trainers, it ain't just Anthony Joshua that trainer's training. So he's got other fighters, and he'll keep. I remember, he can still. His career is still going on when AJ's done. This is what the fighters also realize, that the fighter's career is a lot shorter than a trainer's career. Shout out Brogan, the Devil Andre. Shout out Johnny Boy. Shout out Sajwan. What did you say? Just read Joshua fighting in September. Is it September or August? I don't know, but I know it's Wembley Stadium.
Who though?
It's going to be the winner of out of Wilder and Zhang, or Dubois and Hergovich. Anthony Joshua said the person who looks best in the victory, he'll fight them.
Hey, I like this Joshua. He's just on smoke. He don't even care. He don't even care what's going on no more. He just out there. He's on legacy now.
Yeah. Big up Henry. I see you, Playboy in the party. Come on. I see you.
Henry. He was that girl. It was her birthday recently. I see you, Henry.
Come on, I see him weightlifting,
Yeah.
everything,
And
push-ups.
I can't lie, he's in shape now still. He's
Yeah,
in
he's ready. He's ready. I know he's got it top off today. Sun's out. Yeah,
he's
he's
in
summer
shape now still.
ready.
So you see him doing that tense position. I
Yeah,
went, yeah. The biceps are looking serious.
yeah. I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you.
I
Yeah,
like that idea of Joshua Dubois. Yeah, if the bar can get through Hergovich, then yeah, and it looks good doing it.
yeah, absolutely. So, also, got Chris Smith announced versus Richard Riakporhe.
Rematch.
Yep, number 2 at Selhurst Park on June the 15th. Winner, Coca. People really want to see Joshua versus Dubois. Yeah,
Mm.
well, they want to see Joshua versus the best, isn't it? Obviously, remember, whoever he fights out of them two, I'm sure it's going to be for a vacant title because the Usyk
Well,
Fury fight is going to, that'll be undisputed, and then 1 or 2 of the belts will go. So Joshua, that Wembley fight is set up for him to get a vacant strap. So whoever he fights is Dubois, Wilder, yeah.
I thought the fight I would love to see is Zhang in China.
Yeah, that'll do big pay-per-view over there for Zhang.
I think they'll do big pay-per-view everywhere.
Yeah, but the time difference, innit? You got to remember the time difference.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Mismatch,
fine.
in your opinion. Why'd you say it's a mismatch, winner?
Well, what Joshua? Oh no, I won't go far as a mismatch, but I would definitely heavily favor Joshua.
Yeah, he said it's a mismatch for some reason. I wouldn't say that.
No,
Daniel Dubois is very capable.
you see him in against Usyk, Dubois, and he held his own. He
Yeah,
maybe
he
should have
could have
won.
been the heavyweight champ. Yeah, he could have been heavyweight champ right there. Shout out
You know,
the real Zemi.
you know what I mean. So
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it's a
nah,
mismatch.
but I'll say Joshua's definitely heavily the favorite, but mismatch, no.
Don't think then he doesn't think Dubois has a dog in him. Well, he showed the dog in him last time out versus
No,
Big Baby.
against Big Baby, definitely showed that dog, and it definitely showed. No, you know it is. You can't say that. Every dog has their day, man.
Yeah. And I think he's learned. Remember, he's young, so
Yeah,
I think he's learned. And being with what's his name, Don
Charles.
Charles. I think Don Charles has got him mentally in the right place. Because remember, Don Charles was used to dealing with fighters who are ready to go into dark places,
Mm.
like Derek Chisora. War Chisora, you know what I mean? We know he's a man who goes out and he's killed. So I think he's managed to drill that into Dubois. And Dubois on it, man. He see me last time out. He definitely showed the dog, and he got the win, man. And he done very well.
I'm
So
your
yeah,
daddy.
yeah, man. He's the daddy, man. And he got in that promo with a leather jacket. Yeah, big up Dubois.
Big baby,
Deptford's finest.
I'm your daddy.
He's,
Yeah,
he's
that
hilarious.
was funny still.
Yeah. So then, yeah, we've got on the undercard of Chris Smith and Richard Riakporhe, we've got Isaac Chamberlain.
We didn't even talk about
Uh,
that fight. We flipping got distracted by Joshua Dubois. How do you see that?
yeah.
How do you see that going?
What, the main event?
Mm.
Um, I don't know because Chris Smith, he's a dark horse, isn't it? Everyone tries to say, "Oh, he's done well to get a world title and this and that," but I think he's effective. He's one of them kind of Carl Froch kind of guys where you
Mm.
skill wise, you're not thinking
Yeah.
he's all that, but because
Look,
he can take a dig, he can take a dig in the face, but because he gets hit a lot, people think he's rubbish. But the thing is, he's able to take these digs. He's able to take punches, which Richard and Lawrence can't take.
mm,
If Lawrence and Rich and Riakporhe took the punches and the amount of punches that Chris Smith took, they'd have been knocked out time ago.
mm.
So
But we people like it's true what Dan is saying, but you don't get judged for the punches you can take in the sport. And if you go into a gym and the trainer's telling you, get a shot off, take a shot to get a shot off, leave that gym straight away.
Yeah, no, I don't advise taking punches. But it's good to know you got it in the locker. But obviously Richard is better at, you know, not getting hit, keeping his range. Lawrence, he is good. He's somewhat at it, but I feel he's too negative with it. He can't be so tentative because it's to his detriment. Like last time out,
is Lawrence still in this mix though? Because he's moved up now.
Yeah, because I can see someone like Riatpour going to Bridger. What's that thing? Bridger in Super Cruiser. Yeah, I can see that fight happening there. So yeah, but yeah, Chris Biller-Smith, he's improved a lot. Richards improved as well from last time, and it was a close fight. I think it was the knockdown what kind of got Richard over the line, and it was on the replay. It wasn't actually really a knockdown, but you know, he got the count, he got the 10-8 round, and that got him over the line. So yeah, this would be a very good fight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
He's saying that Biller-Smith is not going to see the final bell this time. So
well, we'll see, because Chris Biller-Smith, he's never really been down from a punch officially, like from a punch. So that's something we'll have to see. But yeah, it's a good fight, and I'm looking forward to it for sure. But also on the it seems it's going to be the chief support is Isaac Chamberlain versus Cieslak, the Polish guy, which I think is a good smart move from Ben Shalom to put this fight on, because Cieslak brings a lot of Polish fans. Because I remember I was in the O2 on a bank holiday Sunday when he fought Lawrence Okoli, and it was mainly his fans in the arena. Base the Kid was there, so he can attest to this. It was mainly Cieslak fans in the crowd.
That went the one where he came out, Joshua and
Asanya. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah,
it was that one. So went to the Burna Boy tune. Yeah, that one. So yeah, that's that guy. He's got he's got a lot of Polish guys, so that'll be good to fill up the stadium with. I know that they was trying to get Yard and Boazzi on the card, because you know then you have Riatpour and Boazzi both affiliated with Crystal Palace, so you know that helped.
I'm guessing them lot, Yard, and I don't think that would happen, because they would be wanting to headline the show, right?
I don't think Boazzi really cares. I think Boazzi just wants to fight. And it could be chief support co-main, and that fight, it probably wouldn't sell the stadium, because remember, Chris Biller-Smith is going to bring all them Bournemouth footy boys, because it's one train away. That's why it's good. It's a good location for Selhurst Park, because it's they just get the train straight to East Croydon, and then boom, straight across from Selhurst. So it's an easy commute for
down the road, and bam, they're there basically. Or they could even walk.
Yeah. So it's an easy commute for the Bournemouth lot. So that's why it's actually smart marketing on this one this time from Ben. I've got to give it to him on this one. So yeah, that's good. And it's a good little away. It's a little away game for the Bournemouth boys. So yeah, then you have the Crystal Palace lot. We haven't had a fight in Selhurst Park before, so that will be good. And it's a good thing to do before the renovations start in the summer. It's going to up it another 10,000 seats from 25,000 to 34,000. That's then the work start in the summer, and it'll be done. I think it's going to take about 2 years to complete. So yeah, so that'll be good. It's all good money towards the refurb. Renovation, sorry. Sajid, what's your thought on Adam Azim? You got to spell his name right, Sajid, man. That's your fellow countryman. It's Azim. Adam Azim, Dalton Smith, potential fight. I think the Azim team is a bit scared of Smith.
What doesn't he have to get through thing first? Also, it's still good.
He's got to fight Harlem Eubank, right?
Yeah.
I think they'll probably. Yeah, I'm thinking, would they put that at Selhurst? Because Brighton as well, that's just one train away as well from Selhurst, to be fair.
If they're
So,
smart, they should.
yeah, because, then you have the Brighton lot from, what's his name? Harlem. Yeah, so that could work as well if you stick them on as well. But, you got to get through Harlem first. Harlem ain't no joke.
Definitely,
Oh,
definitely not no joke.
yeah, so, yeah, Dalton Smith's moving on.
But he just had a win at world level, so I don't think turning back for like Azim's like just he had a victory at European, but he hasn't fought no one on that kind of world level stage. I think Dalton Smith's last performance was it Cepeda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tabeda.
that was a good victory, and that was a good opponent as well. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe there's no that fight is if he does get through Harlem Eubank, maybe come a bit further down the line. Let's see where Zim goes.
Yeah, because Adam Azim, he's vacated the European title now anyway. So Dalton Smith's definitely not going to go back and fight him for nothing, because the whole point was Dalton Smith was the mandatory challenger. So Dalton's probably going to fight for the vacant title now and do what he wants, do what he needs to do. Adam is young. It probably was a bit too soon to actually make it go for the European title, but they probably thought, it's a good accolade. It was probably a weak. I think it was a vacant title, so it was a weak opposition at the time for him. So they probably thought it was a smart move. But then that's the thing: once you're champion, you got to take on all comers. So they didn't think about that potential of Dalton Smith coming round and thinking, and then they realized, maybe it's not the right time for him. But he'll do his thing. Just scared. It's just sometimes you got to be a bit smart with the fighters. If we'd all heavily favour someone like Dalton Smith to win, and you don't want to, get someone hurt and really their confidence damaged so early in their career. So sometimes it's just a bit smarter to just know your place, vacate,
and
go
it goes both ways as well, because like I think if Azim was to beat Smith, that would look more worse on Smith, because like I said, I think he's a bit more further on along. I think it would do more damage to Smith's career than if Smith beat Adam Azim.
Yeah. Winner Coca, he said he's kind of saying the same thing as us. He says, "Don't think it's fear. Azim is still a baby in the game." Yeah, that's what I think. It's just too early. It's not. They're not the same places. Shout out to Darius Digits. Yeah, it's not the same places. Dalton's like 29 years old, so different point in his career right now. Isaac Chambers made a nice little comeback. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say comeback. He's had a comeback. His comeback started quite a while ago, when he was back on Channel 5 with Hennessy, and then he's had quite a few good fights. He's had Chris Billen Smith. He's had the Kaula Wild fight, British Commonwealth champion. So yeah, he's had a good run, and he's going back for the European title, which he lost on points in a close decision to Chris Billen Smith. So yeah, I think he can do it this time. It's a tough fight though, because Sislak can fight. I've offered him, I've reached out to him and his team. I think I've made a good proposal. I think would be very, very beneficial to him. So yeah, hopefully we can make that happen. Back to work for me, gents. Great to see. Yeah, man. I'm off today, so I just thought, let me just do a little something. I think that's about it for now.
Obviously there's fights coming up. Anyone might talk about fights gone. Where's Floyd though? I'm hearing Floyd's like, is everything alright with Floyd? I'm hearing he's captured in Saudis. He's like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. That's rumours. I don't know. All I know, for two guys who are millionaires, that bandwidth between them was terrible. Both of their connection was mad. Floyd and Bill. Like, you can't have that much money between you both, and your bandwidth
is. What,
is.
about Bill and Floyd?
Yeah, Come
It was
on, the
more
white.
Bill though. It was more Bill. It was Bill's one was
Yeah,
atrocious. Bill,
yeah, but Floyd's weren't much better.
nah, Floyd. Like if okay, Bill's one was a 3. Floyd was a 6. Like
Yeah, but come on, that should be 10-10.
yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, that was terrible. But no, that was a hilarious exchange actually. Yeah, we cannot um leave before we talk about that. That was funny. What did you think about that?
Like, you know, it is. I said, oh, Bill, man. I was like, Bill, I didn't think they'll get you like this, man. I didn't think they'll get you talking like, you know, when a man, you can just see that he had to resort to his street cred and usually that's what the guys who, how do I explain it? The guys that their street cred is known, you won't see them talking about it, if that makes sense. And when he had to start resorting to that, I said, they've got you, man.
Yeah, yes, I agree. And it's normally a man who knows boxing wise they ain't quite it, so they try to um overcompensate by talking about this alleged street cred. I remember there was a fighter, a heavyweight fighter. He was talking something like that to another heavyweight fighter on on another platform about they're 100-0 in the streets, something like that.
Wait.
Um,
David Adelaide.
yeah. To Fraser Clark. Yeah. He was talking about the street cred and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's boxing.
Yes, exactly. So it's not the streets. It's far from the streets. And
Yeah,
but at the same time, um, but what's Bill actually upset about? Upset about with Floyd? Obviously, Floyd, did he give Ryan Garcia that advice to come £3 over?
I don't think he did. I think Ryan's just making that up. Ryan decided that himself. Ryan decided that after his 2 fights ago when remember he got drained down to 136, and obviously he's making how much money? He's thinking 1.58 nothing, and plus he put 2 million on himself to get 20 million. So he's thinking, well, really, in the grand scheme, if I bet on myself and I'm £3 over, I'm up anyway. So yeah, so I don't think he really.
Says doesn't that help sell the fight? I think he's talking about the back and forth. No, it does, but obviously, in this particular situation, it was Bill Haney on, which is Devin Haney's trainer, was on live with Floyd Mayweather. So it
Yeah, it
does
was
have,
after the fight. There's
yeah,
nothing to
exactly.
sell because Floyd hasn't got a fighter to fight Devin. Well, he has in Javante Davis, but it's not. I don't think they were trying to sell that fight.
But even
Um,
are them two even on the right on the same page at the moment?
I've, I noticed Tank every time Tank's got a fight coming up, he starts cussing Floyd. So I don't know. It's all a bit weird. They always do that, and then at the end, after the fight, they're hugging. I noticed it's always weird.
You're
Don't you?
right, you know. Just clock.
Come on.
I just
I watch
clocked
these
this
mind
weird, you
games.
know.
Every time Floyd's got a fight, every time Tank's got a fight, he starts cussing Floyd. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He's done this to me. He's a hater. And then all of a sudden, after straight at the fight, Floyd's at the fight with Leonard. And then Floyd's in the ring hugging and they're embracing. It's like,
You're
come
right, you
on, man.
know. Yeah, you're right, you know.
Floyd probably tells him to write that.
Yeah, because what Floyd was putting up um little flipping videos of like Tank dancing where he was trying to say he's like a bit fruity and sugary and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
you're
light
right.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Yusuf Wolf. Mind games. I know them little Jedi moves, but yeah. Come on.
You see him dancing to Ryan's new tune.
Yeah. Right, tune's all right. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see a tune of it be Ryan Garcia, Danny Garcia, Clarissa Shields, all
I heard
rapping, and then you got Deontay Wilder on the hook singing in the
I
chorus.
haven't heard. Is Carissa on wax? Yeah.
Well, you ain't heard her rap.
No.
Yeah, man. She done a diss
I've heard
track for
Danny. I've heard Ryan Garcia, and I've heard Deontay Wilder, but I've never heard Clarissa.
yeah. She's got a diss track for Alicia Baumgardner, man.
Oh my
That's
days!
actually,
Swear down.
It's actually good. Yeah, that was in the chat. Have you guys must have heard it, surely.
Nah, I've not seen that. Oh, where's?
It's on YouTube. You must have seen it, but it was all over. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Insta. So yeah, it's just a full video,
But
proper
there's no
video,
such thing
everything.
as Twitter no more, man.
Oh, Twitter, sorry, Text. Yeah, so yeah, man, you gotta listen to that. She can actually rap.
Oh,
Remember, she's
she can
from
spit,
Michigan,
yeah.
so she could spit. Yeah,
So how do you rank them for just in musical talent, rapping, singing, whatever? You might as well put Roy Jones in there as well, man.
For now, Roy's old school, man. Oh no, listen, Jarrell Miller, he can rap.
Oh, yeah,
that guy can.
To be honest, Joshua can rap as well. To be fair,
Yeah, he can. But Jarrell Miller's better than him, though.
No way.
He is. Even Andy Joshua said it. Andy Joshua even admitted it.
What? For off that freestyle and Sway?
No, but he's got other ones as well.
Okay.
Remember, these from New York. Them guys, their thing is rapping.
Right.
They live this.
Yeah, basically the saying that tune is trash. Which one are you talking about, Bass?
Clarissa, he don't like Clarissa though. He don't like Clarissa, so he's gonna have a bit of bias.
What is that? What it doesn't like her as a person or boxing or what?
No, as a person, as a fighter, he rates her highly, but as a person, but I can understand why she rubs people up the wrong way. Shout out Shiesty, the 505 way. So yeah, what did you think, Shiesty, as a musician as well? What did you think of Clarissa Shields rap, and how would you rank these artists in order? Because I said I want to see a tune together of Ryan Garcia, Danny Garcia, Jarrell Miller, and then Clarissa Shields, and then Deontay Wilder on the hook singing, because Deontay Wilder, he's the singer out of them, innit? Even though he's the heavyweight, but he's the singer. So how would you rank the four rappers? Danny Garcia, Ryan Garcia, Jarrell Miller, Clarissa Shields. Rank them 1 to 4. Let us know. And basically, you give us your list as well on the 1 to 4 on them guys. Listen, Lex, listen to the track. It's garbage. The beat is the only good thing about it. Oh, listen, I'm not saying she's gonna be the next Glorilla or but I thought it was all right. It was decent. But yeah, I'd like to see that. But yeah, I see Tank dancing to the to the Ryan Garcia tune. I see Ryan doing some performances in a club as well. He was getting a good reception to it. So yeah, man, he's got. Oh, here we go. So Shiesty's got Jarrell Miller number 1. Yeah, I agree. Clarissa Shields number 2. Ryan number 3. Danny number 4. Raw. Danny Garcia number 4. You know, Philly. Okay.
Nah,
yeah, but yeah, definitely.
Nah. I need to hear Clarissa Shields because people in the comments are saying that the track is trash.
Nah, it's only Bass saying that.
Yeah, that's people.
No, that's a person. That's a person.
Right.
Look, Shiesty's got Clarissa number 2. She's got Clarissa ahead of Ryan and Danny.
Has she heard the diss track though? Have you heard Clarissa's track?
She must have heard it.
Yeah, that's. So I was thinking I'd have put Danny a bit more further up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Danny's one was better than Ryan's, in my opinion. Man like a buster. Like Usher. Like Usher. Yeah, come on, you can't style Danny. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, Big Baby Danny. Yeah. I'd say I've got Big Baby. I'll go Big Baby, Danny Garcia.
Yeah, I heard them.
I probably put Clarissa in front of Ryan.
She heard them more, and that's her ranking. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Danny last. No, I wouldn't put Danny last. I'll put Danny second. I agree with Bass. The only thing I'll put Clarissa third and Ryan fourth. But then, you said to add Anthony Joshua in. All right, so I put Big Baby 1, Danny Garcia 2, Anthony Joshua number 3, Clarissa Shields 4, Ryan Garcia number 5. That'd be the top 5 then. But Big Baby definitely number 1 because he goes in. Danny sounds like he's reading off of paper. But he wasn't though, because you didn't see there was no sheet in front of him. So he might sound like that, but but rap's good. We've got some UK rap stuff going on. We see Vic Santoro versus it was originally versus the Clue guy. Then all of a sudden he got knocked out. It's like he got subbed quick time, and is Vic Santoro versus Joe Black. And that's a good battle because Joe Black was going in. He was that last one. He was doing bits, so definitely ratings to that. Are we deep in Shield's wordplay? Yeah, I think the wordplay is good.
Yeah, no, I need to listen to this, man, because Shiesty put her number 2.
Yeah, no, I'd definitely say Clarissa's better than Ryan Garcia, but Danny had the flow, but yeah, I say Clarissa's bars were better though. Clarissa's bars was better, but remember she's made a whole tune. Yeah, but yeah, it's good. I'd like to see that a little boxing cipher.
There must be some other people in the game that've done a tune in the boxing game. Who else?
Yeah, Pester.
Oh, okay.
No, have you heard his songs?
No, I've heard all these songs.
Yeah, he's done 2 boxing ones.
Yeah, Dillian White, or something I forgot.
Yeah,
Maximum Violence.
Yeah, no, but he did one where he was naming all like a bunch of boxers on it as well. Yeah. He's got a couple still. Who else? What's his name? Ben Whitaker.
Oh yeah, okay. Ben Whitaker.
Got a tune out.
Who else is there?
He's got a tune.
I don't think Adrian Broner's done a tune.
Yeah, Adrian Broner. Yeah, he's got that Migos type thing. He's on that Migos.
Broner's done a few tracks. He's all got mixtapes.
Yeah, he had an album.
Yeah, he had a
mixtape. He went on tour. That's how he ended up getting broke up by Madonna. Roy Jones. Yeah, Roy Jones, but Roy Jones old school with it though. I wouldn't put him in this new bracket. Even though enough fighters come out to that can't be rock, can't be stop. Bloody hell, Saturday night, I think I heard 3 fighters come out to that song. Like, come on.
He said talk about being original.
Good grief. It's like they heard Fabio Wardley bust it, then everyone now wants to bust it. Like, give it a rest, guys. Get original with it.
Roy Jones.
Benzo is better than most of them. Yeah. Ben Whitaker's one was good, because he's a wavy character.
We forgot about Coley.
Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence definitely. Lawrence.
Whole lot of Arabs.
Whole lot of Arabs. Lawrence.
Coley's, I swear he's got 2 tracks.
Yeah, he's got 2 tracks.
They're alright. They're standard, man. They're not dead.
Well, we know that I do mummies. You guys in. Yeah, Lawrence is a bad man for that. Yeah.
A whole lot of carrot.
Yeah. He might need to bust that in Saudi. He might need to bust that one in Saudi, for His Excellency. Yeah. That one's there. So yeah, there's a few guys. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to do a proper episode.
Is it like a chart?
Yeah, we're gonna have to break this down properly and get a couple musicians. You know what? We might have to actually get Shiesty and Bass in because they're still, lyricist rappers. So they have to give us the better expertise, and there'll be that musical side. Might even get Dan Blake in as well. Yeah, might have to do an episode on that one. So yeah, that'll be a good one.
And what was you just talking about? Yeah, so we mentioned that Floyd live he had with Bill. Obviously the fight has gone.
Yeah,
Ryan Ford.
Bill.
World.
Yeah, Bill. Bill and Floyd made me laugh. Yeah, you do something with the streets, and I'll give you some props. And he was like, what do you say? He goes, you need Bill? You need some help? I don't need your help. Your son needed help last night. He's like, your kids need help today.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I see your kids getting called up. I'm like, leave them alone. That's Mayweather's kids. I'm like, oh, Floyd. It's like, when it comes to a point, a time in their life, the kids do what they want. It was all messy,
Yeah,
but
but that's what I'm saying. That wasn't needed, man. Like that wasn't needed. It was that was I didn't like that for the culture as well, man.
yeah. But to me, I found it.
It was
Hilarious.
entertaining. It
It's
was.
two uncles arguing at the cookout. It's two
Yeah.
uncles arguing. No, it's
No,
two.
that's true. You can see it like that. That's true. That's true. So obviously, yeah, you spoke about the up and coming fights. Anything you missed? Any fights you missed out?
Mm,
No, you covered.
I've covered them all, you know.
Did we speak about the Terence Crawford?
Yeah. Madrimov spoke about that. I see him. I see him winning that. That should be straight.
But that's not
My
an easy
favorite
fight,
fighter.
though.
I think he's dealt with guys like that before. You know, Mean Machine. What's his name? Victor Postel, Avanish. So he's dealt with them tough Eastern European man before. So it's nothing he ain't
No,
seen
you see,
before.
I'm just saying it's just not an easy fight.
No, he's not a steamroller fight, but I see him dealing with him quite comfortably. The winner of Tim Tszyu and Virgil Ortiz, that's going to be the fight which could get real sticky for Terence, because that fight between them two, that's the main event to me. How they've got them third on the card, they've got Madrimov, Terence Crawford main event. Then I don't know if they're going to change the logistics, but they've got Pitbull Isaac Cruz versus Jose Valenzuela second. I'm like, come on, man. Then they've
But
got Tim Tszyu and
but that
Virgil
fight
Ortiz third.
it's not for a belt, though, is it?
Yes, it is. Tim Tszyu's a champ.
Oh, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, didn't Fondora just take the belt off? Am I bugging?
Fondor. Oh yeah, he did. Oh my god, what am I talking about? Yeah, he did. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So it's funny because Fondora is fighting Spence next. But do you remember Terence tweeted said, "Oh, you gotta wait in line," and Errol said, "I don't do lines, champ."
Yeah. Listen, Errol's just trying to get the last. He's on his last year, man. Errol's on his last
You
year. I
don't
think.
know that for sure, though. So if he's on his last year, is Terence on his last year?
No, because Terence lives the life. Errol don't live the life.
Mm. But he didn't live the life. But I think from the car crash, I think he did try and live the life.
I've still seen him drunk quite a few times after that. Still seen him drunk quite a few. But no, Terence has probably got 18 months before the decline because, the training camps, the age. But Errol, he could probably, he could, if he does it correctly, he probably could be a freeweight world champ, win this, jump up, fight either Erickson Lubin or is it Erislandy Lara, the old guy. He could beat him too at middleweight and then chip out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that if he plays it smart, he could be a freeweight world champion, Errol. But I don't think he ain't got longevity in the game.
My hamsters are messing about.
Damn, Blake. Yeah, I was saying that I've got to get you on with Shiesty and Base the Kid. I'll let you know more about it. There's a little special, funny well, funny, but a light-hearted, good little episode. I think we can all do between each other. Big up, Big Bobster. But yeah, they're you okay?
That's what they got me burning the house down. Look.
Who's burning the house?
No, I said, look, this is what they got me burning the house.
Oh, Joyce's Jerk Soho. Big up. No, I can't see you.
Oh, you can't?
You're not on my screen. It's just got me on the screen for some reason. Everyone, can you see both of us? Let us know. Because at least that way, when I upload it, it'll be both of us. It might just be a little fault on my phone. Crawford versus on Matrimony. No, that's not happening. Eubank is a free agent, though. He said.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with that? Is because
I don't know what's going on with that.
I thought he was going to be fighting Terence Crawford. I guess that didn't come to fruition.
No, but there's no point because he ain't got. There's nothing to fight for. Terence ain't gonna fight for nothing at this stage of his career.
Could have been a big money fight. Could have been some money there.
Not enough for Terence, man. Terence has got bigger fish to fry. Okay, big box for base. Okay, you see us both. That's good. That's good.
Because I want to see you bank. I was.
Trying to mug it. Trying to mug it.
No. I showed my hamster.
Oh, you've got a hamster.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
I showed my hamster. My son's hamster, but yeah, that's why I thought you could see it.
No, I
That's
can't
what
see.
I said.
I can't see nothing. I could just see me. I don't know what's happening. It's my phone. I don't know.
That's what I was saying. See what they got me buying in the house.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I think what else is coming up. But yeah, man, look, you're gonna be going to the Palace show, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the Palace show on June the 15th. I'm going to be at the Felix Cash Tyler Denny show June 22nd at the World Resorts Arena in Birmingham. And obviously, I'm going to be at the June the 1st card in Riyadh, 5 vs 5, Bivol Beterbiev. Yeah.
And 5 for 5 as well. Did you mention that?
Yeah. That's what I said. June the 1st, 5 vs 5, Bivol Beterbiev.
Yeah. Have you got winning that?
Oh, out of Eddie and Frank, I've got it. Well, it depends how, because remember, there's knockouts and extra points and this and that, team captain. But as far as fights go, I've got it 3-2 to Queensbury in fights.
You got Queensbury in.
Yeah, 3-2. Yeah.
So let me see. Try and guess. Since you said 3-2, I'm guessing you've got Craig Richards beating Willie Hutchinson.
Absolutely.
You've got Zhang beating Wilder.
No.
Okay, that's wrong. You've got the Bar beating Hergovich.
Yes.
You've got Nick Bull beating I forgot his name now.
Ray Ford.
Ray Ford.
Yeah.
And you've got Hamza. No, you got Hamza beating Amma Williams.
Yeah. Yep. I've got So I've got it. I've got Wilder. No, well, let me go from the lightest weight up. So I've got Nick Bull, Hamza, Craig Richards, Daniel Dubois, Wilder. Yeah.
But if that's the case, then it'll be a draw. Or am I mistaken?
No, it's 3-2 to Queensbury, but depending if
it goes that way, it'll be a draw because the captain gets 2 points. Or am I talking bollocks?
Oh yeah, the captain gets double points, but then also remember it's an extra point for knockout. So say for instance, Nick Bull, Hamza, and Dubois win on points, but then Craig, Wilder ice their guys, then so the Matchroom will win. I think Matchroom will probably end up winning overall because I expect Craig to take out Willie Hutchinson, and Wilder's only way to victory is knockouts, really. And I think he will have to just get Zhang to go slow, lose his energy, and then knock him out. Yes, I will be going, Jade, Angela, Jaden, Angela. Are you going?
Would you be there? Because we will.
Yes, we'll be there. We will be there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my June schedule. So yeah, it's a big June schedule then. So the 1st, 15th, and 22nd. Yeah, you can catch me at shows.
Yeah, I'll definitely be at the 15th and the 1st. Where's the 22nd?
In Birmingham.
Birmingham. Ain't gonna.
Hmm?
Oh, she really wants to. Let's make it happen. Big up
It's
Corbin,
all been captured.
one of my model bedrooms.
Okay, and shout out Hassan Betobi as well, and Havoc's Kennel. Yeah, man.
But yeah,
So yeah,
if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Neutral Corner podcast. It will soon be launching on all platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. Just in the works of doing that at the moment. And yeah, man, just keep following our journey.
and TikTok,
You know,
as well.
Yeah, TikTok as well, and
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, the Facebook's not really active though, but TikTok, Instagram, obviously.
Hey,
and,
yo, pause.
No Diddy. I didn't even.
Taking that Willie.
Listen, Boston, the most honourable Elijah Muhammad would not condone
that's
such
wild,
a thing.
yo. That's wild. You gotta strike, yo. You gotta.
The most honourable Elijah Muhammad
wild,
would not condone such a thing.
Tell him what you mean by that, man.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, that came out wrong. He's gonna take out. He's gonna knock out Hutchinson. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
You're on
But
pause alert. You're on pause alert from now on.
Yeah, you got me there. You got me there. You got me there.
Nah, no, Diddy parties over there.
But
yeah.
Hey, I heard you out in LA,
that's
right?
what I'm about to say. I heard you in all the Diddy parties. That's how you
Hollywood
party
Hills.
now, bro.
Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Tell us what you see in that, man.
Yeah, I heard you asking a man why. I heard him asking a man.
No more, so I know they're in a different realm. You know, in a different realm.
Come on, I heard him asking a man on a bike the other day, "Why is your back so broad?" I was like, "What with that?"
Yo,
Good grief.
Yo, he said, is that what you're doing now, Reese? You're asking, man, why is their back so broad? Gee, yo, pause.
Come on, man.
Yo.
No Diddy.
No Diddy at air, B.
Come on, man.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Follow us.
Catch us on all the platforms. I've got to run now. Do a couple errands.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you for all tapping in, guys. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll do this again sometime. I think we get better engagement on the thing for some reason. We're trying to get the engagement over on the YouTube, but that is probably also down to our fault. We need to put more content out.
Yeah.
But that will be in the works very soon. But for now, it's another speech on the. It's another episode. Word on the canvas. Boxing talk with the fight fans. It's Danny Glover. It's Big Lex.
Yeah.
And there you go. And remember, persistence beats resistance.
Hey, wait. I said I got a bed now.
Ah.
Hey, shout me, man. All right, cool. In a bit then.
In a bit. What's up?